Well, I would think I would describe Zach as a guy that he has a big heart, and he's always been willing to try. If he wanted to do something when he was a younger guy, or even now, it doesn't matter. If he makes his mind up, it's going to be pretty hard to deter him from getting where he wants to be. Well, when the phone rang, I could tell, as far as the accident, when the phone rang, I could tell by Alicia's tone that something it was bad. And the accident happened right close to where we were living on Beach Boulevard, and we got down there, and when I saw that vehicle, it had ran under that flatbed. It was, I can remember how I felt actually, but I don't know if I can explain it to you because it was a life-changing experience for everybody. And he passed away, and they saved his life and brought him back. And then we went to New Orleans, and they said he wasn't going to make that trip. They were going to do it helivac, but it was raining, so they canceled that. And then we ended up following the ambulance in the rain. My other son, Corey, his wife, she's really good in the medical field, and she said, Rocky, as long as the siren's on, he's alive. And he lived through it, and he wouldn't give up the juice. They told me every day for almost 55 days, Rocky, we're just trying to get another hour. We're just trying to get to lunch. And he's sitting right here.
Nickname, it was really funny because through this whole process, he's died on us a couple times, one died for 10 minutes. And we've had doctors to come back and say, this is the reason we do medicine. They nicknamed him the Miracle Man. He wasn't supposed to live, there's no way. And then I've had doctors to say there's no way he can live. It's like looking at a specimen in a petri dish, like what is this? So it was so funny because we've gone through a long process, doctor visits and tons of therapy, and just having to figure it out because I'd never even seen a Warrior lift when this was thrown on me, and he could barely sit up in his chair for 10 minutes when he came home. So fast forward, we finally get him to Dr. Smith, who is a godsend. And she sits there 2 hours with him and looks at his chart. She puts her thing down and she said, I want to nickname him the Miracle Man. I thought my jaw was going to hit the floor because that's the same title that she gave. And she has been a trooper, so she's a fantastic, not only person, but doctor.
Well, Zach truly is a miracle man. He truly died several times apparently after this accident, where his heart stopped and he had to be resuscitated multiple times. After that, he was in a coma for several months, and it was not envisioned that he would survive. So he just lay there in the bed unresponsive with very little hope. So when he woke up from the coma and could speak, could understand, it was considered a miracle. And of course, he's gone through intensive rehabilitation, constantly improving. But the one deficit that he still had was that he was wheelchair bound. So he was wheelchair bound because his toes were pointed straight down like a ballerina on point. So the procedure that I performed on both extremities was to release the back of the ankle so as to allow the feet to be flat on the ground as he stood. Now, we didn't just release the tendons, we actually lengthened them with hopes that he would regain some function and be able to walk. And when you do this procedure, you don't know whether the patient is going to require bracing or not afterwards, because the ankle could remain a little too tight or a little too loose. And so in Zach's case, again, the Miracle Man, because when he was finished, he didn't need any bracing, he just walked on both sides.
I feel pretty good. It's kind of weird. Since my wreck, I have to learn how to do everything again. The first time I stood up at therapy, and that was a pretty big deal.
Ask him to do anything, what he wants to do, and it's not walking. It's not.
It used to be my own course. I used to play all the time, a couple days a week, every week.
It's our home. It's where we come here every Sunday. And Russ Bloom and the whole Oaks family, it's great. It's an opportunity for him to see people that he can associate with. And I get to play golf. As long as we get to play golf,
Yeah.
it's all good. So that's what we like to do. We don't hunt, we don't fish, we play golf. So it's a lot of people that are really responsible in it. And I've always said this, and I'll continue to say it. It takes a village of people to get somebody like Zachary that was injured so bad to get him to where he needs to be. 1 or 2 people can't do it. He's always had a good support team around him, even when it wasn't always so good.